Welcome to Dying Light, the newest zombie game from the developers Techland, who also worked on Dead Island. More recently in gaming, innovation is something that the players ask for a lot of, and that's definitely something this game has to offer. Unlike other zombie games, they use the map to the player's advantage, instead of it being a maze with dead ends or traps. And though you can run through the streets, it's a bad idea because of the hordes of zombies. No, seriously, I would definitely prefer the run on rooftops. That's right, you can free run on rooftops, and that's definitely something I enjoy. Now, if you guys don't know what free running is, free running's definition is a version of parkour that includes aerobatic moves that are purely aesthetic. So pretty much parkour that looks nice, and that's definitely what they are able to do. They are able to make a game that looked very nice when you played it. It was smooth, it was fluid, and that's another thing I loved about the parkour. Now, they really wanted it to be 60 FPS, but after measuring the frame rate, I found that it was 30 FPS. But anyway, that doesn't really affect it because it still looks so smooth, even at 30 FPS. When you jump off a ledge, when you grab a ledge, it just seems so real and immersive because of the first-person experience. It helps a lot. So when you fall, you really feel like you're falling, and then when you catch yourself, like right at the end, before you hit the ground, you still lose some health, and the sound effects, you really feel it. You feel it when you fall, and I really like that. Now, the fighting mechanics in the game are also very complex, with so many different types of attacks and weapons. The weapons in this game come in all types. Like, it's from guns to blades, and you can get things from pretty much anywhere. You can get broken pipes from the trash. You can just pick up a weapon from a chest that you just lockpicked or whatever. You can buy a gun from a shop. You can get these things from all over the place. You can even pick something off of a dead zombie that you just beat to death. So there's really a lot of ways to find or hurt zombies in this game. Now, one thing I kind of don't like, well, it's not really something that's bad, it's just I kind of wish they had bear claws, because you can use your fist to punch people out. It would kind of be fun, but since you can't do this, but I think it would kind of be fun if you were able to like fight your friends, but you can't really do that, so I'm not going to suggest it. But they also have different iterations of each weapon. So like for a machete, for example, there's white, blue, green, purple, and orange. Now, all those different iterations have different skill levels. So like they have different damages and different stats, really. So the higher the level, the higher the stat attributes. So that means a machete can either can have 30 damage all the way up to 200 damage based on which attribute you happen to pick up. Now, unlike other games, there are attachments in this game as well, or little upgrades that you can put on your weapons. But it's not like you like go into the menu and you look over your weapon and it says attachments and like what you could put on and you check like one thing. No, it gives you a series of slots depending on the type of weapon, and you actually have to look in your inventory and take a attachment that you built from your inventory or you crafted and put that onto the weapon. Now, what's so special about that is you could find new attachments or upgrades all over the map by just looking around, finding blueprints and stuff, or you can just craft the ones that you already found. Now, if we're doing missions, you might also get a blueprint, or for like helping people when they're being grappled by zombies or fighting off hordes of bad guys, you could just help them and they might also give you a blueprint. Now, to those of you wondering how strong the guns are, they are often effective, but the only issue with them is they make a very loud sound when you shoot. Now, this sound attracts zombies, so only make sure to use them when you really need it, or else it's kind of pointless, because then you're just going to draw even more zombies, and you're going to have to keep on using your gun. That's why I suggest upgrading a weapon that is very strong, or at least your strongest weapon, because then it will deal a lot more damage, and strong weapons can actually get up to a one-shot without even doing a power attack. If you guys don't have that unlocked, it's okay, but a power attack is when you hold down RT and then hit them. Now, a power attack you can unlock in your skill tree, but that's just another thing that you can unlock in this game. But you don't have to have it, like I said, because some upgraded weapons can still deal a one-shot hit. There are also some smaller changes in the game, like I already mentioned, like the skill tree. But in the skill tree, you don't actually have to go periodically down the list. It's not like, okay, so let's get free running 1, free running 2, free running 3. It's not like that. It's like you get one skill tree point, like for your first level. Then at your second level, you unlock another thing. At your third level, you unlock another thing. But then if you don't use your points whatsoever, you can actually get to the point where you'll have all these free points up to 24, because I think you can get up to max level 24, and then you'll have everything unlocked, and you can get anything. You could actually start at the top of the tree and go down. You don't even have to make a stem or anything. So you could just get the best things in the game, and that's it. You don't have to get anything else. And that's something I find is really interesting in this game, because most other games make it so when you unlock skill trees or really help your character, it forces you to go periodically. Like, you have to get all the ones before, even though they're lower level and you waste points on it. Another small thing that they changed were pickups. Pickups are like items you can get off zombies that you killed, or in trash, or just in any location that you can unlock. What pickups allow you to do is upgrade weapons, heal weapons, or just make things like medkits which can heal yourself. So anything that is craftable within the game, you can make using items that you find around the map. Now, pickups aren't only just like metal parts or anything like that. You can also find flowers and other items that you can also buy at shops. So it gives you a lot of customability because it allows you to make things just from your inventory straight away, or you can buy things from shops. So you can choose to spend the money on something, or you can choose to make it and look around the map for the parts or resources that you can use to make an item, such as a medkit instead of buying one. Now, the last big thing I want to talk about is nighttime. Nighttime is when you should really be scared in this game, because once the clock hits 9 and the sun sets, the really strong Night Hunter zombies come out. Now, Night Hunters are those really big guys that seem to be glowing red during the day. The reason for that is because they have really sensitive skin, and if you have a UV light, it'll really affect them. That's why the light traps are in the game. You guys might use them during the day and be like, what the fuck, these don't do anything. Well, if you use a light trap during the night, it actually really affects those zombies because their skin is ultra sensitive to light. And UV light is much stronger than normal light, so what ends up happening is they get really burnt by it, and they actually back off because it hurts them. It really does. But when these guys see you, they will hunt you down until either they don't see you anymore or you're dead. So you only have two options: run or give yourself up to die. It's really one of the two. So I would suggest running or being really sneaky. Now, it also gives you the option to sleep away the night if you really want to, but one good thing about the night is, one, if you really like horror games, it gives you that horror game feel because you can't even see anything. Even with your flashlight on, there's like this little circle on the screen you can see, and that's only for about 10 meters, and then you can't see anything else. Another reason is because you get double XP for everything. You get double XP for free running, and you get double XP for survivalist, and double XP for combat. So you get double XP for everything, and then once you sleep away the night, you get all those points redeemed. So it's kind of like a bonus to playing the game. It's like bonus points for your character. So I would suggest either running around in the dark or at least staying awake for a little bit. You don't really have to do anything, just run around a little bit, rack up those double XP for free running points or double XP for survivalist points if you really want to be rowdy and kill some zombies. But always watch your back if you're at nighttime, and make sure you are near to a safe house if you do get caught, or if you begin to get chased. Now, overall, as a standalone zombie game, I found that the gameplay is very entertaining and extensive. The world also has tons of hidden locations to be found, along with other parts of the map that can be unlocked by playing the campaign. And you can also increase the skill of your character by just playing around. You don't even have to beat the campaign. You can just mess around and free roam or just run around the world, and you could still upgrade your character that way. With a very entertaining and fulfilling campaign when complete, along with the amount of originality and innovation when added to the game, it feels so different from anything else I've ever played before this. And I can really say it might start a revolution in gaming where movement takes precedence over anything else. Movement might take precedence over gunplay, movement might take precedence over just cars, because in this game you run everywhere. There's no quick travel, and there's definitely no cars or helicopters. So movement really is the number one thing they wanted to have in this game, besides the zombies, to really make it feel like it's an immersive experience. So given all this information, I am going to have to give Dying Light a rating of Game of the Year. Now, it doesn't mean I think it's going to win Game of the Year, but it means it should definitely be one of the nominees. So, have you guys played Dying Light? And if so, did you like it? Please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. I definitely enjoyed playing the game, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well, because trust me, it's definitely something you want to buy. And if you are interested in getting the DLC, they said that they're going to be releasing new weapons, new types of zombies, new DLC like game modes and stuff, along with some new DLC maps. So that'll be really entertaining to play those. I'm definitely going to get back on when the DLC launches. I can't say that about a lot of games, but I can definitely say for this one. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. Peace out and goodbye.